Alright, we left off at exactly here. Where here is, I don't exactly know. But we are going to finish up 3.2 today. I swear I can do it. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds that I can't complete this today? This is like part 3, is it not? Bro, where am I going? Get... Brother. Oh my god. Well, damn it! Like I'm going. I feel like I'm going backwards. Oh. Is there any say yes. Say there's treasure. Is there treasure? There's treasure there, but that's gonna go. Ah, son of a gun. That's fun. I'm like a little siren. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Take it back. Take it back.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
Okay, magical butterfly. I'll do whatever you say.
Eulogistic butterfly.
Bard worm. Ah! Ah! This is kind of funny. Try harder.
Hey, yeah. Now take that.
Look at his face. God, they were adding the stuff to this game. Some What do you mean, Sniffer? What do you mean? Ah, why are you like this?
I do like surprises.
No, I don't like this kind of surprise. Howdy. Impale me. Dare you. God damn.
Oh, this is...
Mem.
Living ones?
Yeah, I wanna go. Yeah. Back. Do I have to talk to them? Do I have to though? Kind of seems like that's the object. Fine. Alright, let's see what auto battle. Let's just see what auto battle does. Auto battle gonna mess everything up.
Bust.
Yup. It already
Or
failed.
maybe I'll take it off.
Boo! Boo!
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. No dirty. Oh. Watch your head.
Hope the gaming is good. Yeah. We're surely going to be finishing this part. Totally. There ain't no way we won't be able to finish.
Cut our losses. Right. Investing in victory.
Auto battle, you're really making me look bad. Auto battle, no.
File. Application. Stars echo.
Answer me.
May you find peace and song.
I'm never auto battling again. What was that? You marked my whole...
Not
Could you be the scions of Styxia?
Get out of my way.
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Ora.
Auto battle sounds like a scam. You know, it
Great
wasn't that bad
work.
before.
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
Robin been nerfed? Am I living a lie?
You don't have to describe it like that, miss.
Yes, I do. This Alice
You
to you,
have?
caster.
Then that's good. During the age of myth, a time likely before
Using
your
my
birth,
inventory to
I was
heal.
the unsurpassed zenith of power that none could reach.
You're
On
funny,
the
you're
shoals
funny.
of the river of
You're a
souls,
funny chatter.
I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
Oh.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Yes.
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
What do you mean?
So, it's just as I feared.
You and that dragon.
This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls
Did you clip
was
that, Reed?
blocked by Pollux's fall.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again.
Oh.
I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all.
Me.
That final ingredient.
It's me. I'm the
final
final ingredient.
sacrifice
Yeah!
is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
No, he's
I know
still dead
that I'm
alive.
no
You know what I
longer
mean?
capable of
Alive,
carrying
dead
out
but
that
alive,
task.
alive but dead.
Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
All right.
This.
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed
There's so much
death,
lore in this one planet.
so that we could be
There's
freed
so
from the
much
whims
lore.
of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the nether realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins.
Dang.
Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the
Well,
suffering that we
she
went
experienced a different kind of suffering.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness as her mother. Please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh, like how a transient raven butterfly,
What is a raven
a
butterfly?
fleeting papilio castor,
Do those actually
perches
exist?
on the twig of death.
What is that?
Castorus.
A raven? I'm gonna look this up. BRB. What is a raven butterfly? Is it real?
That's
Is it even in this game?
Where my name comes from?
Oh my god, they exist and they are pretty.
What is making that ruckus?
Wow. It's a tailless black swallowtail butterfly with a creamy white
Living
to
ones,
yellow
don't waste your
spot.
time bickering. The
Oh my
Netherrealm's
god, I
wrath is
got
falling
fried
upon you.
fish. Okay. Ah, I touched it. I know you touched.
Black Tide
Wait,
Creations.
that's not what I meant to say.
When
I know
did
you
they-
said it was hot to touch.
Miss, please fight them with caution.
That made me fried fish.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those black tide creatures.
Oh my god, he's got a tail. Wait, I'm not here for this.
Hide behind me.
Aw, shit. Aw, shit. Aw, shit.
Harmony and unison.
Oh, we're fucked.
Mediocre.
We're fucked. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Oh, we're fucked.
Well done. Watch your head. 10 points.
The dice have
Oh,
been
we're
cast.
so fucked.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
It's so Jover, man.
Your answers? A test. Free.
Robin's ult isn't even up. Oh, it's so Jover, bro.
Resonate all together. It's okay. It's okay.
No, 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 no! I'm playing a very dangerous game.
Hedge your bets.
No one touched me. No! Don't pass!
SAS Perkibi.
Ah,
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
I didn't know! I hate when they force you to freaking battle.
There's so many of them.
Oh, I'm gonna die! It's so
I'll play
over.
along.
It's so over. No, I'm not okay. Let's try that again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That never happened. That absolutely never happened. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Nothing ever happened.
This is.
Not a dang thing.
Living ones?
Oh my god, I have to talk to him again.
Oh.
Yeah, cut that
did
out,
you
cut that
hear
out.
about
Wait,
the
oh,
great-
thank god, yes.
We had been in.
No, 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 no. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's totally incorrect. Wow, you hurt so much.
Mediocre.
Stop,
Dice have
God.
been tossed.
Manners.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. It's on me.
Manners.
Answer me. 0 points. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
I am not auto battling.
Low
There
risk,
ain't
high reward.
No way I'm gonna do that.
Free. 0 points.
Watch your head.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together. Tonight, stars echo.
No, 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 no. Don't clip it. Don't clip it. Man. Why'd you have to go and clip it? Totally never happened.
There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
Not very well, man. Not very well. They freaking hate Dr. Ratio, man. They freaking hate doctors. They freaking hate doctors, bro.
Answer me. Free.
Oh, there's two big ones now.
For the feast of strife
Hi, Mighty.
upon the triumph in return.
Thanks, matey. I appreciate you. See, totally didn't fail. Not at all.
You?
Lord Mighty?
Oh, fried fish. Go fried fish.
Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary.
If you say so.
I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
All right, Bob.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to... Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow.
Oh.
I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm.
Oh.
That is
R.I.P. my guy.
destiny.
Seems to be stuttering.
Seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us?
Please come with us.
We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Ah, my back.
Thanatos.
I kind of...
Challenge. Death.
Yes, Mighty.
That's
Good,
right.
good boy.
If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
He's like, yeah, let's go.
Gasterus.
Hello? Question?
Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Hey, Mighty.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Fate has been a very cruel mistress to you. Are you sure you want to play these games? There a goat? What was that? What was that? Was that a goat? What? What? Okay. That scared me, I'm not gonna lie. I did not know where that was coming from. Okay. Oh, yo. It was a sheep. True. I only saw it exploding. I was like, is that part of the game? Is there a goat in the game? No, there's just this annoying thing that keeps stealing my freaking treasure. Don't wahaha me. Oh. You're no freaking Titan, bro. Let's fight. Come on, fight me like a real Titan. Oh, you're gonna run away? Yeah, run away, fake Titan. Yeah, you get out of here. Oh. Can't go this way. Hello? It's a cup.
It's like analyzing harmony. Yeah, sure.
Wait, no, the chest. Give me the chest. Listen, I want the chest.
This is going to be difficult.
Is that supposed to be like a dragon skeleton? What is going on? Watch me jump
Please
over!
calm down. If you were to fall into the icy cold river of souls, I'm afraid that you really would die here.
Dang.
If I was more powerful,
Get more,
I
what
would
are you
be
gonna
able
do?
to carry one person with each limb.
What are you gonna
and
do?
fly the 4 of us to the other side.
You summoned a Titan!
The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle or
Ah!
anywhere. So weird.
What the hell?
Could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance?
That was actually terrifying.
It's still up to me to step up in a crisis.
What are you
Wait
talking
here.
about, Mem?
I'll go
Do
check things
something.
out.
Give me this chest.
I do like surprises.
All right, Mem, let's mend this.
Shout for
Let's
me
do
when
this.
you need my help.
Okay. Go, Mem.
Got it. Just leave it to me.
Okay, why are we screaming?
Mem did it.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel is very smart.
Mighty!
The miracle's range is limited.
Mighty is
Please
so
come
funny.
a little closer.
Yeah, that was a lot bigger
Aren't I a
than the
good
other
fit for
ones. That took up the
Ornyx's
whole
priest?
screen. That was crazy.
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
Where did it? Here did it.
The alchemical matrix
All right, let's go.
should be behind this door.
Oh!
Is
What are you doing here?
There are so many of you.
Don't
It's
tell
the
me it's
cat
because she's
and
dead!
And
Stop!
the big puppy.
Stop!
Trian? Aren't you?
That's fucked up! That's fucked up! What the hell? I didn't even think we would run into her. That's... Oh! What the hell?
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the
This is
river
so
of
messed
souls.
up. This
It
is so
really-
messed up.
works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side.
Trian!
But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Trian, baby! No! It's been so many days, I feel
It
like.
must have been very tough for you.
Oh my
But
god.
according to what Trian said, we're almost at
This
the
is
entrance of the
fucked up,
Netherrealm.
HOYO. Why do you keep doing this to me? This is
Trian
so messed
promised
up.
Treevy and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this.
This is messed up.
We
What is it?
finally finished
Ah!
This is
The
what Lady
pain!
Tree once mentioned.
No!
The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
This is messed
Holy
up.
Maiden of Yanis. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Oh.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that
Baby.
little Cass likes it.
I also really like how she's got a little cat and he's got a frown.
Seriously,
Even Dan Hong is smiling.
it's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
Stop, Hoyo.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey.
This game is desperately
right.
trying to give me,
Only now, when I
like,
see
a
Lady
broken heart.
Trian's
I
gift,
swear to God.
do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream
Imagine
of
the reviews
since
for
I
this
embarked
game.
on the flame chase journey.
Voice actress dies of a broken heart while playing
It's the first
this
time
game.
I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya.
Bruh.
The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treeby, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyson.
This is so sad.
The first time I
Hoyo,
took care of
please
Dromaeus
stop.
with the Trailblazer.
Are you gonna make me cry at the concert too?
Looking back
Like,
at all these experiences,
What
I
more
never
do you
thought
want
were
out of me?
possible.
How many more tears must I shed
It feels
for
as
you?
though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all
Hoyo just
black
makes
and white
money
landscapes.
after my tears every time.
I don't have a single one with friends.
My God.
If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Girly pop. Oh, should we take one now? Wanna take one? Let's take one.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Ah!
Sadly,
up.
being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so
Wait,
too.
so you've tried to take a picture, Mighty?
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little
So
Cass
sad.
smiled. Treevee, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
No, not her being happy.
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Castor's baby.
Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
You know what? Honkai Star Rail does like traumatizing us.
I have a feeling that soon, this
baby.
will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Hi, baby. Psst, come back. Baby.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Hi, Trian. This is messed up.
Lady Trian.
So messed
The aura
up.
of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Okay, Mighty. Thanks for walking us.
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different.
You say so?
Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires.
Oh, look who's
Even if
here.
it takes
Hi.
1,000 years
When
of
did you
waiting,
get here, baby?
I will continue to fight till I die.
I mean,
And rise from death
yeah, there you go.
till the miracle descends.
It's like, well, I mean, you keep dying and then you...
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Aranova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
I see. Just a regular Tuesday then. Got you.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Honestly, though, good on Mighty. Out of all the characters we've seen, he definitely has that
Thank
willpower.
you, Lord Mighty.
Okay, okay.
I will
I'll
find
give
the
it to
right
him.
decision.
I'll give it to the meathead.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
Mighty does have big bro energy.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
Ah.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
Baby girl.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the
The fish was
past,
good.
and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kethali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
Doomed to an eternity.
You mean
Why
That's
do you
right.
traumatize me?
The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that
I love how
alchemist
she's like,
speaks
hold
the
on, I gotta
truth,
consult the book
does
real
that
quick.
mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
You sighed many
No,
times.
not from me. The sounds that come from the memories when we were collecting the souls.
Huh, I heard them too. So what are those?
I think
He had 5
it's
fish.
probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me
Baby
a
girl,
new life.
thanks for the sub. Girl, thank you so much for 4
Pollux
months.
must really want to
Thank
know how their
you.
sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm even after their fall, quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
Ah, so instead of picking up objects on the way here,
We were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them
Don't
into
show him
Pollux's
the
complete
clip.
soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
Well, what could it turn out as? How about that?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix.
Oh, what is it? You don't gotta
I
say
will
you know,
show
just
them
tell us.
my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, the pain. Oh, what ninja's cutting onions near me? Oh, why does
do like
HOYO do
surprises.
this to me? I can't keep doing this. Oh, I can't keep doing this, HOYO. I can't keep doing this. Oh.
Then, let the ritual begin.
I am brought into this world to suffer.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead. But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus, the girl who coexists with death, but you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh, well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia, the pearl
story
of
time.
the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe.
Not really after everything
Right.
we've been through. Honestly, not the most
Indeed.
craziest.
I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for
I
death.
get it. Imagine being alive forever. That would suck.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Sounds extra dead. Is it
Journeys
just me,
and
or does she
epics
sound
are only
extra,
glorious
extra?
and magnificent.
Like, I
because
get that
all
she's a
things
dead spirit, but
eventually
she
fade
sound
to
like
dust.
crispy.
That's how someone once explained to me why death isn't necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior.
Yeah?
I find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Castoris?
Yes, please.
Please enlighten me, Lady Amunet. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death. Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
What?
Love.
Ah, Reeve, I hit the mic.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was
True
eternal.
that, true that.
For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly. And every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose.
See, that's
and
kind of what I was
waiting
talking about.
for
Imagine
something
being
to
alive
happen.
forever. That'd be the worst.
Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated
I would not want to live forever
and
either.
obsessed
That seems
with
like a
the
curse.
impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Castoris. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love.
Really,
Not
like
even
this
the
part
Death
because even
Titan
though it's
has
a
the
common
right
lesson
to take
of
that away
very
from humankind again.
Yeah, it do be
Nestia's
like
love
that.
was the
I
chrysalis
forget
of
what
Gold's first
story they're
blessing.
directly referring to it.
But
well,
it most
there is
likely
some
wasn't
Greek
understood by
story that's
mankind.
basically.
We
Pretty
only learned
sure.
to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos'
Sounds
arrival.
very familiar.
If
Well,
the
yeah,
world
because how
was
would you know
bereft of
love
death,
if you didn't know what
then
you
the
know
Queen of Styxia
suffering
wouldn't
was?
have
How would
played
you
midwife
have a
in
basis for
delivering me into
comparison,
this
bro?
world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened. And I
Maybe?
would never have
Maybe?
lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher,
What?
Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Whoa. Look at this animation.
Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Still got the head in there. Hey, you still got the head in there. Still got your head in there.
Dangerous thoughts.
Right?
The harmony will soon play in unison. Tonight, souls shall embrace.
There we go.
Stars echo. No more times.
Spend freely.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
Don't hurt me. Okay.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Stop hurting
Who
me!
like saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and threat?
Stop hurting me!
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Your answers?
Easy, Numby. Live it, Trip.
Oh! What is that? Is that part of its tail? Or is that its leg? What is going on?
They song bring us victory. Steady.
Ow! Stop hurting me. Ah!
You're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
I'm asking questions. Test.
Go, Numby! Tonight,
Ah!
stars echo.
This fight is annoying without a healer. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine. I'm living through it.
0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Low risk, high reward.
Free.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game!
And I am not auto-battling, because I know what will happen.
0 points.
Auto-battle fails me every time.
There's no more need to weep in grief.
Or maybe
I
I'll take it all.
will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
Test. Free.
Did you say it's disabled? No!
Steady.
Look at your head in there.
Answer me. 0 points.
Oh, the auto battle is disabled? Well, look at that. Well, it's fine, because I wasn't even going to use it.
The game.
I wasn't even going to use it anyway. It's fine.
Watch your head.
Be careful. They may be
Stop
moving
hurting
by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Go, Numby!
I'm asking question. Test. Free. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Watch your head.
0 points.
Sure, I'll play.
Free. Answer me. 0 points.
There we go. what to do. I'm your sister.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace.
Oh. Bruh. Whose animation?
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me?
Not the
I'm the girl
freaking
you once
fart.
carried across the Sea of Souls.
Not the freaking fart.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you. But with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux.
Get your head out of there.
I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm. Just
Reeve,
like you
I think
did
I
in the
banned
past.
somebody by accident. Can you unban them? Yeah. That's my
Please
bad.
take me to where the core flame of death rests.
My bad, friend. It happened. He's
I'll
innocent.
be going now.
Because I have the auto mod thing on, and then when you have to drag it a certain way, and then the chat moved, so it just immediately
They may
got
look
somebody
scary,
else.
But as long
Oh. You didn't do anything. What's happening?
What's wrong?
I'm feeling faint. Dizzy.
Are you?
What's wrong with her?
I think I'm dying. I'm in
Her
danger.
time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. All right?
All right. I'm the best at taking care of others.
Are you?
Go on, Cass.
Is that your best quality?
Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
No regrets. No regrets.
It's a deal then.
Now go to your dragon sister.
Please. Wait for me.
Oh, you said in your dingy, eager, hear my song. I'm not ready. Venture not with me into the vast sea, for perhaps without seeing, will lose your way. Oh, God. After all that.
You still ended up back here.
Hello. Whoa.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes,
Whoa.
just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
I don't know if she remembers
Is
it.
that you, Plexia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes.
I hit it
I'm
too quickly.
here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know,
For
my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance.
Ah!
Just like what you are doing now.
Theo, stop playing with my heartstrings.
Can
They're
you
gonna
tell
break.
me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Messed up.
But you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself?
Right.
That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions.
Ah, frickin' Greek tragedy.
Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead.
Oh, yo, what the hell?
But irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left
Oh,
of
she
my
going.
reason was left behind in the Netherrealm,
I'm walking now.
where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry!
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing
HOYO,
our past.
stop it.
while
I
sharing
don't
the same
want
view
to
of this landscape.
cry.
I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death
Not
is
HOYO,
allowed to
probably.
create
HOYO,
are
definitely.
flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written. And let us draw this.
Oh.
It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But More than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder Death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together, and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
I keep
Yes,
skipping too far.
just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time,
Right. Too many
the
onions.
ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid, as long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the Netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. The sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
Thank you.
This is messed up.
Grant me one wish.
Of course. What is it?
Please.
Stop it!
Forget me.
I promise
Oh, yo,
you,
you're the worst.
when we meet in the next world,
The worst.
even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus. Casterus. You're as beautiful as a fleeting
Man, screw
butterfly.
you, HOYO. Screw you. Ah.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Don't bring me back to Oklahoma.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is
God, I
over,
hate this
your
game
soul will be
sometimes.
placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
Wow, you really gave up the fight that easily, huh?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
Hey. Dude.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words.
Nah.
Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Goes round, around the...
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end. Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together.
Our beautiful baby girl Castor.
If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not.
Wow.
The most important quality a scholar must possess
He
is
says,
foolhardiness.
nah, she'll be fine.
If you are
If she
overly
fails,
cautious, then you'll
it's
never have
totally
the gumption to
fine.
make the first step.
Dang, bro.
And change will never come.
Dang, bro. Yeah, but like you could be just like the
Besides,
slightest bit, you know,
I,
concerned if
and
it fails.
Exagoras, am
Anything?
destined to overturn this farcical world.
I'm pulling for him.
Let us go
There ain't
and
no way
teach
I'm
those
not pulling for this
pathetic
man.
worms one final lesson.
Yeah, go get judged. Whee! Isn't any. Nah, there's. Yeah, we're so pulling for an Axa.
Fine. So they are leaving the.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you.
Okay.
Let them hear the voices of the people.
Yeah! Woohoo! That's my Walla.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Yeah.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it?
Prof.
What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
No. But it's a good one.
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
What?
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium.
No, you're not late. We are still playing 3.2.
Do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
Nah, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place.
Oh, woof.
Is
Chill, bro,
Aglaya
chill.
entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time.
Think
So
about
give it
this,
some thought.
Anaxa.
Oh,
That
and
was-
don't bother
I don't know if
telling
it
me
came
the
through.
answer.
Can someone do the fart echo?
Tell it
Think
to
about
those
this,
begging for
Anaxa.
salvation from the gods.
That's my attempt at doing a fart echo.
Got it. Thank
English
you,
Anaxis.
Professor Anaxa.
Thank you. Think about that, Anaxa.
Who will you be voting for?
Imagine if Anaxa just votes for himself.
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Dang, bro. Alright, let's go. Ah, every time. What? Yeah, I guess go. I was just gonna cross the bridge by myself, but never mind. Apparently I need a buddy.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you
Okay, what do you present to me?
Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akima, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him.
Arrogant
He's a
citizen.
penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Yeah, he's so penniless. He's
Where's Lady
poor.
Goldweaver?
Poor.
Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the flame chase journey?
Can we have Robin skins, please?
Can this dude really face down kindness?
He's just a poor gay boy. I've seen his boyfriend.
By Kephali above. Dear citizens of Akima, As you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear
He's everybody.
and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. And your uneasiness about the future of the
a
Holy
little bit
City.
about their uneasiness.
Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
Why are you saying that with a smile, though?
Hydes Elysiae, my beloved
you can see it,
hometown,
right? He's got a little
is
smirk.
a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea.
Oh.
I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't.
You guys think that's just his default? His
Because
model's
she-
just always. Oh no! Now he's
all
frowning.
that she
He's angry.
nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home is no more. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now.
You know what? I
Galba,
think little poor boy's
he was
got
a
a point,
hunter.
guys.
But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last.
Thanks for the sub.
Baby
Phoebes,
girl, thank
the
you
teacher,
so much for the
risked
sub.
her life to save her
Gotta turn
students,
up my
but a
sub
burning
notifications.
beam fell on her,
Thank you so
crushing
much
her.
for the sub, baby girl.
And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't.
Did she survive?
Livia,
No, she's
Piso,
freaking
and so
dead.
many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Fine? Aren't we the best of friends?
That's messed up.
That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring
He
Akuma
gives
to
me
its
husky
knees
energy.
anytime.
But like,
Kindness
maybe
may
not
have
quite
promised that
husky,
with
like
the
a
three
husky
titans of
mix.
Calamity Con, Akuma will return to an era Chrysia once more. But much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of
they
the gods.
hungry.
Lies! If such a powerful
Yeah,
enemy
arrogant
is
citizen
indeed
says it's
approaching,
lies.
why is Akuma still a picture of peace?
Exactly! The city of Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed?
It's more dramatic
No.
in English.
This peace we
Ooh.
enjoy is no gift of fate. we are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council
Not
of
his
Elders
scoff.
claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akuma away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity.
Real, just bring a
Allow me
corpse
to
over.
lay
Like,
it bare
the
before
proof's right here, bro. It's still going on. Listen, if my trauma wasn't enough, get
The Council
traumatized
of
yourself.
Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
Not the rats.
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit.
I know, I love
Why?
rats.
Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the
We're the rats.
encroaching evil.
We hunt at night,
Oh,
we
well,
stalk
these
at night, 'cause
vermin are
we're
making
the
up
rats.
baseless
I'm
accusations
the
about her
big
and
rat that
scheming in the
makes all the
shadows.
rules.
Not once has she ever failed Akuma. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity?
I love
They attempt
that
to
rat
mislead
thing. I love it
and
so
reduce
much.
this assembly to a
And then
crude
the
standoff
crazy,
between gods
I
and
was
humans,
crazy
but
once.
citizens
They put me
of
in a
Akuma.
rubber room filled with
Once
rats.
more,
It was
I implore
crazy.
you
The rats
to
made me
open
crazy.
your eyes and look
Crazy.
at those
I was
around
crazy
you.
once.
Examine them closely. Beneath
What do you
all
mean
that
out of
finery,
context I just sound insane? What do you
see
mean?
the
What do you
good heart
mean?
of a human?
I'm
or the
perfectly
poisonous
normal.
glands of a pest?
Coherent.
Make your judgment.
A straight line,
Then
if you
turn your
will.
gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power?
No, what do you mean? I'm not normal. I'm normal. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Right,
No
Faden?
matter what your answer is.
Yeah, see, no matter what your
and
answer
no
is,
matter
I'm normal.
who your vote goes to. Rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's not done.
Steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, cheer, goddammit. He gave a good speech. That was a good speech. Cheer for him. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it. The worst crowd ever. Oh, yo stink.
At the present time, on the scales of Talentum, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
As expected. This is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
Thanks so much for all this mackerel.
Whoa, thank you so much for gifting all those subs. Everybody thank your sub daddy. Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you for all that mackerel.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last.
Come on, Anaxa,
Cast
don't
your
fuck
vote
it
with
up.
Care,
Don't
for your
fuck this
decision
up.
Will break this impasse.
I have long since made a decision.
Hey.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this
Thank you so
farcical
much.
world.
Have a good class. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again. Don't mutter into my ears. You all suck. How could you vote for the old lady? Anaxa, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move.
What are you gonna vote for?
Thank you all for your patience.
Are you doing a
On
freaking
behalf of the
speech
7
for your
sages
vote?
of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote.
Can't.
But before that, in the interest of fairness,
Anaxa,
Lady
shut up
Gordon,
and put your vote in.
I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
Anaxa! Put your name in the goblet of fire! Imagine if he does just vote for himself and it's like, Anaxa, my guy, we only needed a different vote. It's equal. You would have never won, Anaxa. He's like, yeah, well, I still put it.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like
Right,
this?
I'm with Arrogant Citizen on this one. My guy, you have been leading me on for the entirety of 3.2.
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
I'm gonna call you
Rule
Anaxa.
number 2.
And I'm gonna interrupt
Never
you every time.
interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Rule number 3, is it kiss? No? Dang. I can't let him cook! He's on the lowest setting on the burner! It's taking so long! The children are hungry! At this point, just throw it in the microwave! Fucking cast your vote, goddammit! Well, when you say it like that, now I kind of don't want him to.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated?
By doing it quickly. Anaxa, I feel like I am in my personal hell.
Should
You
I
are
say
making
Calypso?
me wait!
Accompany me on this final journey.
I
Let
love how
us
people in the
journey to
chat
the
are probably
Netherrealm
not chat.
and
In
see
the
how
crowd
she
are
will
like, who the hell is he
substantiate the answer to your
talking to?
question
Did he
and
even put in
validate
his
my
vote?
decision.
Why is he talking to himself? Can he just cast the damn vote?
We need only to follow the sound.
That's my Walla contribution. God damn it!
You.
Just cast your vote!
You are.
I'm losing my mind!
Well done, child. Just as I foresaw, you have achieved.
Has he? It feels like he hasn't done anything!
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
What the hell? That was
Respect you
vivid.
immensely, sir.
That was vivid.
You cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Will you?
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You know what? That'd be amazing.
You have my word, sir.
That implies that we have to go forward.
May Cersei's safeguard
Have
your
another
thoughts.
sip of soda.
May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter.
Naxa have to read in order to get
must
to the
be on
next
my way
chapter.
now.
Must read aloud your vote specifically.
May we meet again with the truth before us. Empedocles.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
For real!
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Oh, I'm stretching.
Behold, Cersei's, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof.
Hey.
For this place is but one step
If you don't
away
want us to
from
cut you off, then freaking do it already. Goddamn, you were already the last one to vote.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
He's laughing.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
So freaking dramatic.
Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world.
Oh, he's so happy.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and to Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Ligus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind?
A little. Doing
I
that
hope
evil
you are
genius
prepared
laugh.
for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words,
She
I
is
will
stomping
make
like a
sure that
toddler.
clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance.
Pissing everybody off?
Just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides.
Which impositions
Because
will you?
and I alone,
In
am
the kitchen
truth.
and the bedroom. Let's go in access.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens
Oh
here
wait,
as
this is the
witnesses,
double
we
caked
should
up robot
honor the
from
spirit
earlier.
of democracy
I forget he's
and
double
respect
caked up
the
on a
decision
Wednesday
of this
afternoon.
assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that
God, it's
all
going up on the
citizens
fridge.
are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lycus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more.
Oh no, he's gonna talk more.
Anaxagoras,
Anaxa!
the Epiphany, has an
I
announcement.
love you,
for
my
the
guy,
assembly.
but you are a certified yapper. You are the Sunday of 3.2, Anaxa. You truly are.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
What?
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised?
Yeah, wait, he's kind of got
A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
Nonsense! That's impossible!
No one?
No
Must
one?
I pick somebody to answer?
Interesting.
Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes,
Wow, he said you
you. Do you
ignorant
dare swear by
ass.
it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
He's just confused. He's just ignorant. He's
Your
just
turn.
stupid. He's confused, bro.
With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
Yeah, arrogant citizen
So,
says mind your tongue.
No one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident
I like
then,
watching the
are
NPCs
you in
back
making
here.
this promise?
Kind of look like they're
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Really though, it truly is a performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings.
He said y'all are too
That
stupid.
is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture.
Hey, prof.
Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare
y'all dumb.
everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The
He's
core
like, huh?
flame-bearing
Me?
titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you even in our next lives?
Only if you want to, babe.
Enough. You blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive
Yeah,
us with all
well,
these
you're
lies
old.
and falsehoods? How can you prove?
That's all I got.
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for having my
I've
back. I
fused
got
my
her
soul
ass.
with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
Yes.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile,
Not the
wretched
JoJo
blasphemer,
pose!
deserve nothing
Stop!
less than death
Alexa! You are doing a
the
live
Council of
performance. I
Elders,
cannot imagine
which
you have a
granted me
teacher and he just
consent
acts like
and
Anaxa
aided in
every single
committing
time.
this atrocity, should face
On a
punishment
performance every
alongside
class
me.
lecture. Hand poses, dramatic readings. Makes fun of you while you're like trying to learn, and you're like, "Damn, bro, you didn't need to really make me feel stupid. I'm here to learn." They're stomping angrily. What are you gonna do about it?
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
Well, did you put yourself in the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows.
You...
How
Lady
dare
Aglaya,
you speak the truth?
Gold Weaver, I
You.
humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
She's like, oh, well,
The honor is mine to bear.
if you insist.
How is this permitted?
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please.
Mom's speaking. Everybody shut up.
Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kindness of Akima and Lygus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy
Get
against
their
a
ass.
god.
Get their ass, Mom.
In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Agreed.
Curse you.
Now,
Oh no, fair and
concerning
just treatment.
Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Let him die! Let him die!
Professor.
Let him die! Why is it so quiet? Scream it!
Let him die!
There you go. Let him die! Let him die!
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
Yay! Moira! Moira in the first degree! Let's go! Public Moira Invect!
I feel funny.
Wait, is this this? My god. It's my wife, Pastor.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castrus while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
Well, it's very pretty here. Thanks for... Mom, I made it! My character arc is finally done!
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven.
You're so right. Look at all them polygons.
Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living.
Am I not allowed to
In
look back?
exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
You're not going back, though?
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers,
Yeah, we
you will
have like
succumb
9
and be
lives.
forever
We're just
ensnared
secretly a
by
cat.
the
We just
netherworld's
keep dying
grasp.
and getting reborn. Fine, it's totally fine. Not reborn, but you know, like
Please
dying but
consider
not
this
quite
a
dead.
one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
Oh, thank you. I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Polygons, triangles.
Over here.
March? March, Pookie! Why am
I believe in you.
I'm stuck on walking. My Pookie, I can't run. Taking forever. Oh my god, really?
Such a sweet joy.
Kidding me? I have to walk? They're really gonna make me walk?
Please, I beg you.
Ah! Not that photo.
Forward with us toward tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Oh.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Okay.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
Asterisk! Stop. Thank you, Pastor. No, don't look at the flowers. Don't do it. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Yep, there it is. Don't turn around. Hi! Huh? Huh? Don't turn around! Don't turn around! Don't turn around! Don't turn around! Turned around.
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
Oh.
Take my
Man,
hand!
that would have been amazing with Allegra.
Let's go home.
Okay, Mem. Let's go home. Let the trailblazing. My god, am I like alive?
I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or...
Yeah, that might be me. That
is
might
it
be
a miracle of your own? It's truly... incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod, and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves.
Asterisk, baby.
The wish I once sought, but could never grasp is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. The other shore is very cold. May I borrow your warmth?
Oh, my baby
One
girl!
last time.
Take a hug.
Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Netherrealm into a gentle place of rest.
Dude, they really went all out with the animation. So. Bye, my love.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
My baby! My baby
Farewell,
Gasterus!
May we reunite in the new world.
My baby Gasterus!
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
We just immediately go back to Anaxa being grilled.
I gave up everything in search of truth, and it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you...
Crave power.
Yeah.
Like a fly craves rot.
Oh god. Oh, that's kind
Those
of
are
vivid
your
imagery there. Yeah, right. Those are your words,
But
honey
what
bun.
you said at the end. Did you already know what I had planned for Finan?
Yes.
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true.
3.2 hurts.
I've long
Oh,
since
you had no
burned to
reason to make it
ash
hurt
over the
this bad
past
for me.
1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us?
Finally? Really?
May I resonate with your core flame?
Whoa! Whoa! You gonna resonate with my core flame, are you?
Impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
You can touch mine if I can touch
Just
yours.
as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings.
You really
if
could have
you and I
avoided
had just
so
spoken this
many
candidly
misunderstandings if y'all just communicated just a
But
little.
casting aside our
Are you kidding
ideological
me?
differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people. And I can confidently say he is a far better leader
he's
than
so
you.
rude.
Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede.
Wow. Okay.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Glaya, we're back.
Hello, I'm alive.
Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
My soul is, I'm pretty sure, again.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of
Damn.
his own
So
shortcomings.
I'll be sure to point out all of your flaws. Got you. As long as we're being honest, right? Right? As long as we're being honest. Okay, let's go.
But I don't see Castris among your number.
Yeah, about that.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
Yeah, let's just like that.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself.
Damn straight she did. Damn straight.
Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well.
Scalding.
You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Doing a thing. It's rippling a lot.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Okay. Surrender the core. Here we go.
Constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Get it right.
Look, it's
our baby girl.
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
I'm ready, baby girl.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Casterus... No. The Titan. They said I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
Oh.
Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
Let him die!
What's with that look? You were
Kill
present.
him, as the crowd once said.
So,
let him
let's
die.
get this execution
Let's
over
kill
with.
him.
We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akuma's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am,
Still have
I'll
his
still
brilliant
have my
mind.
brilliant
No,
mind.
he's still gonna be arrogant as fuck, is what that means.
It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original.
Just give it up. Let him die.
Then allow me to tell you
Kill
right now
him!
that you're wrong.
Murder
What exactly
him!
are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories,
Oh, I don't really
and then
like
scatter
thought
them
of
into the hearts
planting
of
my
countless people in the
seed.
future. Just as seeds are
Stop
affected by
mentioning
their
seeds!
environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Like, don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look stupid when I'm gone.
I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
I'll see you in
Farewell,
therapy, babes.
great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Salute.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words.
Can we see her right now, or
You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future.
Dang, bro.
Oh, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Wow. Oh, she got you? She's laughing.
Oh my.
But
I love her voice.
since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Oh.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
So dramatic.
Now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Aww. My beautiful boy.
Thankfully,
Oh,
she's
God,
still
that's
alive.
right. We left her like this.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express? But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
Totally forgot March was, on thin ice over here.
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked. Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist.
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that. Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
Yeah, just a little. A little, babes.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example. A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form. I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the garden's internal conflicts. You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
What? Not the pinky finger.
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
Oh, we got the Mobius strip acting up.
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
What's wrong with my Morbius strip? What's happening to it?
It's Fu Li. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
You leave my strip alone! Herta!
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
Kinda.
It's,
It's Herta.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional.
Okay, Mom.
Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal.
What'd you learn? Spill the tea, girlfriend. Spill it. Spill it.
Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
Sure, madam.
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Say so, madam.
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course,
What a
these
queen.
corners of the cosmos
I wish I could do that.
must be
What
within
a
the coverage zone of
queen.
inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show.
Say so, Herta. Have no choice.
Alright, now that everything is ready,
Alright.
mirrors, get to work.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most
First
Herta
mirror,
of them all?
input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command. The preparations are complete.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphorius celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
mission, Madam Herta.
Hi.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herta. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
I will.
As you wish.
Fourth mirror, you'll be in charge of...
Of?
It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring.
Yeah.
Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
She's tired of this. She's like, can we please just do this? No. Dang it.
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Shut up, Sunday. I just have to be mean to him every time I see him.
Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphorius.
Let's go.
Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
Warp.
Oh!
Ooh.
So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
No!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power. What a magnificent sight! Is this the entrance to Amphorius? Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
What's this?
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it. Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herta to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe
my
for
God.
the rest of your lives. What's this? Oh, how creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a
The
pleasant
double caked up
surprise.
robot.
It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Really is our unbothered queen.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias, Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Get to the point. Chop, chop.
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius.
Whoa.
Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what
Yeah, well, she's kind of already here. You can't just tell her that. She's gonna get even more curious. She's gonna be like, well, who are you to tell me no? I am the Herta.
You seem to understand me very well.
See?
You should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill
But why?
that I suggest you return to where
Don't
you
beat
came.
around the bush. You gotta come out with the real facts.
Let's
Tell me
assume for a
why.
second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the result
Well, chop,
that I
chop,
desire.
Lygus. Get on with it.
Oh? I'm all ears.
So am I.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor, and assure you that, in the worst-case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh. No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
She said, you remind me of Squidlum.
I assume that you still wish to hear the
Yeah,
third
duh.
logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns
Herta just
the
clocking him the way I
that
would.
is
Let's go, Herta!
entangled with Amphorius.
I love Herta
A
so
path
much. She
that
just
you
gets to the
and your
point.
friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will